It's done.
It's a sad day. A sad, sad day. If anybody here kind of didn't want to be spoiled, it's kind of too late. It's kind of too late. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if this is like your first like playthrough. Like sorry, if this is like your first viewing of the 100 line. You can kind of kiss your your ability. Yeah, kind of kiss any point of like secrecy or anything of the sort goodbye because yeah, whoops. Probably should have made a bit of a spoiler alert, but yeah, that's all right, right? I assume y'all will be a-okay with this. Okay, let me just adjust a few more things, and I think we should be a little bit more okay. Yes. All right, the audio is looking good. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's just I hope the wire doesn't fuck up here because like I forgot to adjust the wire again. Oh jeez. Okay, that's okay. Right, let me go test the sound real quick, and yeah, this one's gonna be a doozy, people. The doozy. Okay, let me just quickly test out the sound here. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Alright. This one's gonna be a sad one, people. I hope you guys are ready to mourn. Because, well, let's just say this shit isn't gonna get any easier for any of us. Not in the slightest. Oh man. Right then, are we ready? We ready to face the music? To face the music and to see everything. Let's do this.
Yay! We did it!
Yay, Darumi! I can always count on you for subtlety. Darumi.
What are you so happy for? There's nothing to celebrate.
I hope they're okay with us using tombstones made from the Gift-O-Matic.
Ima, I avenged you. You can rest in peace.
Lady Nozomi, Sir Ima.
Alright, sorry about that.
Nozomi, you idiot! Why would you risk your life to protect us, even after we'd forsaken you?
It's just a sad story, isn't it? It's a very sad story. So for the context, everybody was kind of treating Nozomi like a piece of shit right up to the moment she died, and god damn, it's a sad one. But for some reason, I'm not really that affected by it. Like, I'll just look at it and be like, oh no, she died. Maybe it's because of the fact that this game is like 100 different endings, and I guess like that kind of killed it for me, because it's like, oh, should I be sad? I'll see you again in another route, so I won't really mind so much.
No, I'm the idiot. I'm really beyond help.
Yeah. Maybe you should remove the pumpkin head for the more serious discussions about whether, you should grapple with trusting Nozomi or not let your fucking stupid little pumpkin head alter ego take the reins or some shit. So stupid, but whatever. At the very end, I finally realized the truth. You were Karuo all along. But you somehow forgot that. And then you showed up in my life again as someone else. Nozomi Kirifuji. You were Nozomi, my comrade in battle, and also my dear friend. Karuo. I don't know how this happened. But either way, I lost someone I couldn't bear to lose. I couldn't protect you. I promised to, but I couldn't. And it's nobody's fault but my own. If I were in your place, you might have been able to do something to save me. But I couldn't do anything for you.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
I'm sick with regret. This is my fault. It's all because I agreed to the enemy's proposal. It's not your fault, Naito. I agreed to surrender too. No, this is all on me. I was so afraid of us dying in the final battle that I led us right into the enemy's trap. And when Nozomi tried to stop us, we didn't listen to anything she had to say. I'm so stupid. So hopelessly stupid. Nothing you'll say would change things now. Besides, we'll be dead in 5 days anyway. You might as well apologize to her then. That's right. Only 5 days for us to live. I wonder how it feels like to die. Right. Even if the two of them had lived, we'll all be gone soon. The only difference is timing. God. You know I can't do that the girl voices like early in the morning. God damn, I fucking need time to warm this shit up, man. Like a car engine. Okay, sorry. Not the correct time. Not the correct time. I wish we'd gone together. Wow, my voice. I wish we'd gone together. I wanted to die with Ima. Man, okay, I can't really do high-pitched voices anymore. Cool. Okay. That's a clear part that I need to drink more water. Alright, well, let me try that again. I wish we'd gone together. I wanted to die with Ima. There, I think. No. But the enemy's all-out attack is coming first, right? Our final battle. We still have to fight. The Supreme Commander made it sound like we were going to win. She said they only have cannon fodder left. Still, what does she mean by those who aren't true warriors? Aren't the invaders basically made for fighting? We're doomed anyway, right? Is there even any point in fighting the final battle? If we're doomed to die, it's best to die victorious for Lady Nozomi. I think so too. At least that way, we won't waste the lives Nozomi fought so hard to save. Even if we know we're going to die, we have no choice but to fight until the end. I agree with that in itself, but can't we at least find out the truth first? The truth? About what we're protecting. What is it we have to die for? I want us to get an answer before we die. You mean about what's in... You mean about what's in the defense room?
If it was possible to find out, we would have done that already.
There's still something we haven't tried.
Ah,
Gazzy! Thank you for the raid. How you doing? Welcome, you're just in time.
Their flock of viewers, gracing us with a noble presence. Am I wrong?
You're just on time, my friend. Hey, Song! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We have here a rupturing game twist. You're kind of in it, we're kind of in the end game now. Like, we're almost to the 100 days. Thank you. So, Song, this is the end of a very, very, like, complicated game. Although, is it? Because that's the end of the first route. Can I tell you that this game has 100 endings? 100. 100 endings. So, technically, even though this is the final part of the first route, in terms of the overall game arc, you are actually right in the beginning, my friend. You're good. Yes. So do you guys want me to catch you up? Because this is intense spoilers for just the first route, but it's like this has been a culmination of like hours and hours of streaming. So would you like me to sum it up for you, chat? Spoil away. Very well. But before we do that, hang on. Let me go shout out Gazzy and Song. Let me explain myself. I'm a variety streamer. I do cosplay. I play mostly Nintendo games, but I also do play visual novel games and do a little bit of voice acting. Unfortunately, it is the morning, so any girl voice is kind of going to be a bit lacking, but trust me, it gets better over time. Anyway, let me go see what you were doing. Oh. This is the test clip, I see. But
this is one option. This
thank
is
you.
another
Thank you.
option. This is third option.
Thank you. Sorry, my nose has been fucked up. Alright. But yeah, this is the test clip. I actually was able to assist Gaz. I was able to assist Gaz in making that clip because yeah, because Gaz was trying to figure out how to do a clip command for her stream, and I helped her out. So, no big deal. Least I could do. All right, here we go. Why don't we break down the door to the defense room with our class weapons? Huh? Break it down. Can we do that?
How would we get close enough to try? What about the undying flames? Yeah, not even fire extinguishers can put out the flames outside the door for very long.
I think we should try anyway. All of us. Together. All together? If the upcoming battle isn't that much of a threat, it should be fine even if our defenses are a little thinned out. I think we deserve to know. For the sake of everyone who's died, and for those of us who's about to die. Right. Nothing wrong with us knowing what we've been putting our lives on the line for all this time, right? So, Song and Gas, to catch you up, we're in the 100 line. We're supposed to be defending this school from invaders. We have just fought the most powerful, difficult commander. Killed her, of course, but we've lost people along the way. So these are our characters. This is our cast. She's dead. You don't even know her, but she's dead. This is Darumi. She's a psycho. This is Aito. He's evil. Who? She's dead. Was that a surprise, Gaz? She has disappeared for 50 days. It will after you do realize the legal number of days. That's more than the legal number of days for the police to declare you legally dead after doing a search for you, right? Yeah. Tsubasa, she's. There's Gaku, he's poor. Ima, he died in the final battle. Got his head ruptured and crushed by the Supreme Commander. Kako, she took revenge. Absolutely fucked up. Like, took a dagger and stabbed that Supreme Commander to death. You know, as revenge, rightfully so. Shoma, he's depressing. Yep. Nozomi lost her life in that battle. I'm very sorry. Anybody who likes this character, yeah, she died. She died in that final battle. She got backstabbed, surprise backstab, and it was over. I'm very sorry, guys. Yes, she recently died. That was not like in the previous stream. It was not just the previous stream. That was very like that was the final hour of my last stream. Aww. Navy, send pics, Navy. Yeah. But basically, she can't come back. Well, I mean, she can. In another route. That's why I'm not so, like, that's why, like, when it happened, my reaction was just, oh. Like, Navy, you can testify. My reaction was quite underwhelming at the time, and even I was surprised, because I was like, what? I like her character. Why wasn't I more, like, sad at this? And then I realized, oh yeah, it's because there's 100 fucking routes. And I'll be like, it's not like in Danganronpa when if she dies, I'll be like, no, I'll never see you again. But in this game, it's like, all right, cool. See you in the next round, Nozomi. Bye bye. You know, it's like a temporary goodbye. I think that's how my brain rationalized it, but oh well. But yeah, Navy can tell you, like, I wasn't that shocked or like saddened in any way. It probably is because of that reason. I did some reflection. But yes, R.I.P. Nozomi Kirifuji. F in the chat. Oh, then ignore the caps lock. Well, here's the thing. You want to know something? You want to know an extra sad fact? Nozomi was secretly our childhood friend Karuwa. Remember Karuwa, Takumi's love interest that he's been trying his entire fucking time to be like, I'll come back for you. I'll go back to the Tokyo residential complex. I'll come with you, I'll marry you, and I'll have 5 different babies with you. Yeah, that Karuwa. That's Karuwa. Yeah. She did. I know, that's like extra fucking sad. I don't know how I'm okay. Maybe I'm suppressing the emotions, but like, yes, that's Karuwa. This person is also Karuwa, Takumi's long-lost childhood friend, and she's also dead too. Welcome to day 95 of day 1 of the 100 days. Hey, maybe you will find a way to stop that weapon, whatever it is. Wouldn't deactivating it be a bad thing? I don't even know anymore. I'm sorry. At any rate, let's try it. If we all work together, one last time. One last time. Maybe what Aito's saying is right. I do at least want to know what's in the defense room. Karuwa and the rest of us have risked our lives for it after all. Or in some cases, given them, if we're going to die. I want to die knowing what it was all for. Okay. I don't know if this will work or not. But let's go check it out. Right. We'll do what we can to the very end. We all ran out to the defense room, still wearing our class armor. Alright, let's break down that fucking door. Let's see what we've been fighting so hard for. Looking at it again, it's an abnormally solid looking door. Not to mention the undying flames. Can we really damage this thing? Even with our class weapons? Only one way to find out. Can we really break down a door this strong? Oh, it was your Sabbath. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Look, I'm sorry. Like, the weekends are like the only time where I'm free. You have to understand that. My weekdays have been really busy because of work, but it's okay. There's still the VOD you can watch.
These undying flames are in the way too. Getting rid of them with an extinguisher isn't going to do anything, right?
Hang on. Set an alarm for 10 p.m. labeled. Make sure to record all of your streams into VODs for YouTube. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't do that for last stream. I need to do that for today as well. Anyways. Let's all attack at once with our class weapons. If we work together, I'm sure we can manage something. Even if we can, should we really be doing this? Ain't no chickening out now. After everything we've been through, we gotta do this.
Ema would do it.
Let's join the door we've been protecting all this time with our own hands. Who'd have thought it'd come to this?
Not me, that's for sure.
I know it feels strange, but it's time for us to see the truth for ourselves. Let's break down this door.
Yeah, babe. Yeah, baby. I'm feeling it now. He's ready.
Yeah, he died. His new body died too. His brain got crushed into a million pieces. I don't need you to tell me. Let's do this.
It is time. On your guard, door.
Okay, here goes. All of us face the defense room's door and simultaneously readied our class weapons. But before we could attack, I knew it. Navy! Navy! Suddenly, he appeared before us.
What the? It's a monster! A ghost!
Wait! This is the guy Takumi told us about.
The person made of undying flames?
Yeah. The same one who keeps appearing in front of me. This is the Undying Flame Boy.
Oh, is this him? He's kinda cute.
He's kinda cute.
But what is this thing? Undying flames in the form of a person?
It clearly ain't human. It must be an invader.
No, I'm not an invader.
Oh, he speaks now.
Huh?
It was a strange voice. Rather than hearing it with my ears, it was like it was resonating directly inside my body.
I am not your enemy. I've always been in here. I've been inside the defense room this whole time.
Good job, Navy. You predicted that. I probably should have written it down, but yeah, there we go. God damn it. Should have written that down. It doesn't count if it's not on the whiteboard. Ugh. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. The fact that yes, I did technically, like, you and I technically did, like, predict the fact that he is the personification of the Undying Flames. Well done, us. Can you hear me? Can you finally hear me? Yeah, I hear you. But why now? Is this because of the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin? Same as how I started to understand the invader's language. No, it's similar. But I think it must be a little different. To begin with, this isn't my true appearance. It's an avatar, created using cryptoglobin. An avatar created from cryptoglobin? This voice isn't normal either. It was made with cryptoglobin, so it can only be heard with cryptoglobin. But you couldn't hear me with the power you had before. It wasn't strong enough. Now that you have absorbed enough cryptoglobin, it's allowed you to hear my voice. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Hey, Takumi, are you perhaps able to hear what he's saying? Yeah, this is the first time, but I can hear him.
Really? I can't hear anything. I can tell he's talking though. So, what is he?
Oh, right. We got a lot of questions. I'll try asking him. Tell me, who exactly are you? As I mentioned before, this body is an avatar created with cryptoglobin. My real body is inside of the defense room. Why the defense room? Isn't there a weapon inside of there? I'm not a weapon. I'm a person. Just like you. Not an ordinary human though. Because of some random mutation, I have extra powerful cryptoglobin. extra powerful? It allows me to create and control undying flames. The Wall of Fire was created with my Cryptoglobin's power as well. You made the Wall of Fire? The Swarm too. I created it by manipulating undying flames. My real body can't leave the defense room, so sometimes I check on things in the school by creating an avatar. You stumbled upon that avatar before and mistook me for an invader. No offense, that was kind of hurtful. I was a bit offended that you'd think I'm an invader, but whatever, I'm not hurt. What's your real body look like? And why is it in the defense room? I don't know that myself. What am I really? I wonder. Huh? At the very least, I know I'm not your enemy. Because I'm just like all of you. I was also brought here to protect humanity. You were brought here? To protect humanity?
Hey, what are you talking about? Are you saying this guy's got the same mission as us? But what's he been doing here?
You want to know my purpose here at the Academy? I'll tell you. Although, Siri originally forbade me from telling anyone. Really? He told you to stay quiet. But he's not here anymore. And you all came here for answers, right? Ever since I was brought to the school, I've been storing up undying flames in the defense room. After 100 days, that power will be enough to raise all life on this planet. All life. So you kill off the invaders of your power. You're going to burn them all with undying flames. I suppose so. It seems humanity wants to annihilate them at all costs. Is that what it takes to stop world death? Will world death end if all the invaders die? I don't know the details myself. Sirei never told me. You weren't told anything, but you're the one who has to actually burn them all. Yes, I'm just like you in that regard. I exist only to be used by humanity. Being used. Yeah, that sounds about right. When you activate that power of yours, what will happen to the rest of us? Will we be burned up with the invaders? I didn't hear anything from Siri on the subject, but I doubt you would walk away unscathed from after being bathed in undying flames. So, we'll die after all. That really is our fate. Hey, Takumi, what's this guy saying? It's about time you started sharing what you know. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Well, I relayed everything I'd heard to the others. They all had their suspicions about it, of course, but hearing it from the source had a lot more impact. All of them were shocked. They needed a minute to take it all in.
So, we're really going to get killed on day 100, burned up by the undying flames, along with the invaders. We're gonna die! We're all gonna die together! We were just sacrificial pawns in this plan, Ima included.
Our worst nightmares were right on the money. I wish we could have been wrong. So, all that stuff about going home on day 100 and seeing the people we care about again. All that was just a bunch of bullshit?
We were deceived from the very start.
I'll never get to see Leo again.
Hey, the undying flames are part of this guy's power, right? Can't he just, not set him off?
Is that something you can do? No. I'm sorry. My real body doesn't have the power to do that. What do you mean? No, I want to see Leo, yeah. What dog species is he? The flames that are gonna kill us are all your power, aren't they? Yes, but my body, it's... Just then, someone stepped forward and inserted themselves between us. May I have a moment? Aito spoke to the boy in undying flames. I can't hear you. But you can't hear me, right? If so, I'd like you to hear me out. Could you let us see your real body? Huh? I'd like to see it with my own eyes. Before the end. The true form of who we've been protecting. That's why we all came here to the defense room in the first place. Oh my fucking god. I know what Aito's endgame is now. I know it. Chat. Aito's motive. I found it. Aito wants to absorb the Cryptoglobin from this man, from the Undying Flames boy. Aito is dead set on ultimate power. That's why he's been doing everything he's been doing up until now. All the evil acts, all the sabotage. He's trying to make it easier. He wasn't exactly thrilled to have the invaders destroy the defense room and get the power for themselves. He's hoping for the defense to get overwhelmed just enough by the invaders, such that in the chaos, Aito can make it to the defense room, wait for the invader to destroy the door to the defense room, gain access, kill the invader that did it, and then get the power for himself. I think that's what's happening here. Alright, let me just quickly write this down. I know it for a fact. Let me just write this in the very corner here. Motive. Power. Of. Defense room. There we go. Right, there we go. Written down. How about it? Actually, I was going to suggest that myself. I thought it would be more convincing than trying to explain it with words. You'll understand once you see me. You'll see that I have no power at all, that I can't do anything. With that, the boy wreathed in undying flames turned to face the defense room door. He began walking forward and went straight through. As he did so, the undying flames in front of the door were extinguished. In the center of that sturdy door was now a gaping hole, as if it had melted clean away. The door's been destroyed! Such power! Looks like we can go in easily enough now. Well, are we gonna? This hole, it was made for us. Takumi, let's check it out. Right. Inside we go, chat. Okay. Here goes. I gotta admit, I feel kind of nervous. Same here. Oh, I could be beyond this door. Our bodies stiff and tense. We approached the door, and we went inside. Here we go. The place was hard to describe in words. The school we've been staying in all this time was strange, but this place is even stranger. Damn, it's huge. This is some real sci-fi shit. Hey, are those missiles over there? Oh my god. They're hooked up to the device in the center. Is it making undying flames? Jesus Christ. I was like watching Mission Impossible. And like, I was like looking through it's like, yeah, it's a whole story. It was like a storyline of like, you know, the Earth nuking itself with multiple missiles. And now I'm going here with the same endgame twist. Are you fucking... Oh my god. They're going to nuke the Earth with undying flame-infused missiles. Holy shit. They're hooked up to that device in the center. Is it making undying flames? It looks like the flames are being packed into dozens of missiles. Are they gonna fire all these missiles on day 100? I love that. The school's a mobile missile launcher. No, it's not even a mobile missile launcher. It's an ICBM launch site. These are what's gonna burn up every last bit of life on Earth. It's all the more believable after seeing them for ourselves. Oh, holy Jumanji sword. Are you there? I'm a little scared. More importantly, where's the ghost boy's real body? Where is he?
Over here.
Huh? I heard a voice that didn't seem to be coming from any one particular place, but rather echoing directly inside of me. It is, yeah. I've been here this whole time, for almost 100 days, unable to move an inch, just having the power of my cryptoglobin absorbed continually here in this machine inside Last Defense Academy.
Yeah.
What? Where are you?
Right in front of you.
In front of me? In there? You mean inside of that machine? There? And it's possible Surrey said they would return home. It makes sense that there would be a way for them to live. I mean, I don't think so. I think the plan was they all died. The plan was to kill all the... I mean, think about it. Most storylines often feature superpowered soldiers. There's always a contingency to kill the super soldier once the deed has been done and ultimate victory has been achieved. Because you don't want to lose canon. I was given the mission of eradicating all life on Earth through the power of my cryptoglobin, regardless of my own will. The extraction of my cryptoglobin is fully automated, so I remain here, immobile. Slowly being drained. I have no freedom. I'm no more than an object. Or maybe I should say, a weapon. I don't even have my own name. Not even a name? I can't move my body properly, let alone leave this place. So I created an avatar to try to talk to all of you, the people fighting alongside me. But my voice couldn't reach you. If I'd been able to talk to you sooner, maybe we could have avoided losing so many of you. Oh, geez, sorry. Oh, my nose. Like, Jesus Christ. This is insane. So yeah, we were right. The Purple Flame Boy, like, the man made of undying flames, really did appear only before shit hit the fan to warn us. But it's too late for regrets now. Time can only go forward, never back. So you're really in here, sealed up inside of that device. Yes, look for yourself. My real body, my pitiful and wretched form. Determined, I began to make my way toward the device. At the top of it was a transparent capsule. I went up the stairs until I was right next to it and peered inside.
What the?
It's just a baby? Oh, this is somehow worse. Fuck! Humanity is so fucking cruel. Oh my god. Oh, that is so much worse. Ow! We are a fucked up species, aren't we, Chan? I couldn't help but let out a cry. Inside this capsule was the last thing I'd been expecting. It was a tiny, newborn baby.
What is going on here? Don't tell me this is...
I knew it!
What?
I fucking knew it! I knew it!
Eito.
System down. Emergency! Emergency! Switching to reserve power supply. Restore system immediately.
What the heck? What's happening? Incredible! Such incredible power! It's like no other crypto globin I've taken before. Incomprehensible power! You see?
I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Oh, sorry. I fucking called it. I 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 called it. Holy shit. This was like day 20. Day 20 of a prediction. Oh my god. Aito. What are you doing? Huh? What am I doing? Can't you see? I took his power. The same cryptoclopin that the Supreme Commander was so desperate to have. You actually killed him. The baby inside that capsule is mummified now. I don't know what a baby was doing in there, but it's not my problem. I don't care at all. I shouted out all around me.
Hey!
Hey!
Can you hear me? If you're still there, say something.
But my voice just echoed emptily. The strange voice from before never answered. I don't know. Oh, he's gone for good. Trust me.
You can do that, can't you? We are friends, after all.
You! What the hell were you thinking? Do you even know what you just did? Of course. I'm fully aware. That's why I did it. Obviously. Wow! Don't tell me Aito's giving in to the darkness.
Does this mean the true identity of the traitor is... The traitor is... Huh? Traitor?
I knew that you and Ema were searching for the traitor, Kako. Alas, it seems you didn't find your way to me. But that was quite a boon for me. I should thank you.
What? What is the meaning of this? It's him. He did it all. Hiroko and the prisoner. He killed them. What? Sir Aito?
That's right. It was all me.
I killed Hiroko. I killed the prisoner. I destroyed Sire. I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I cannot believe this. I really did predict it all. I really did predict it all. I would like to show you all a video I made a week ago. May I, everybody? Allow me to show you, for those of you who do not know what the hell I'm talking about. I made a video called Aito is Evil. I made a video called Aito is Evil. Why don't we sum up what happened and just go through a little bit of a recap. Wait, who's the person who in chat who was new here? It's a Song, right? Yeah, Song. Song, allow me to catch you up on my prediction and why it is a big fucking deal. Okay, let's go.
He's so nice, so wholesome. I'm glad he's on our team, right? Wrong! Yeah! He's the traitor, and I know he's been sabotaging us. I can tell. Here's how I know. Reason number one. You ever realize that when Sirei bit the dust, you wanna know where we found his decrepit corpse? That's right, where we found Aito! Zwei? Remember when Hiruko was about to spill the beans on what she knows? And guess who told her, wait, we should tell everyone else next morning. Who was it? It was Aito! And then the next morning, guess what happens? Hiruko disappears. I wonder who did it. Reason 3. Remember when we all fell asleep conveniently for a full day?
I predict that
Yes. And what
Aito killed
happened before
Sirei.
that? A
I predict.
barbecue organized by who? Gaku and Aito! Actually, Gaku prepared the food. So the only person who could have poisoned us to sleep for a whole day is Gaku. Gaku may have cooked the food, but who prepared the ingredients? That's right, it's still Aito! And finally, remember that prisoner? You know, the pretty one? Yeah, Aito said that he found her body, but no, I don't buy it. Here's what exactly happened, I'm sure. You truly disappoint me. I really didn't want things to go like this, but you give me no choice.
How much I have called in that video.
It's over.
I called so much in that video. You guys have no idea how right I was in that video. Like, I didn't think I was that right. Like, I was fully ready to accept that, like, not all of what I said was the truth. But I think I literally just said the entire truth in that video. Like, I didn't. You literally predicted the future. I cannot believe this. Like, I was like dead set on my whole ideology. Aito is evil. Aito is evil. And it has culminated into this. And I could not be prouder. I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserve.
I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved.
I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved. I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved. I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved. I don't know. We'll find out. Monsters? No, it's not true. Is it, Aito? You need to put more trust in your friends. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Then, how did you manage to kill Sirei? You wanna know? Fine, anything for a friend. First, I called Sirei over to the gym. I told him there was something I wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours. As far as I know. Then I acted like I was ready to fight, and once I talked to him for a while and got him to let his guard down, I told him I wanted him to teach me how to use Himo Animo, and I transformed.
Then I stabbed him with this very blade. It wasn't hard to destroy him once his guard was down. The first blow was fatal, and then it was over.
Well, wait a minute. We weren't supposed to be able to touch him. He said he had bombs implanted in our bodies.
Oh, that was just a bluff. A bluff? Or so I'd been hoping anyway. Unfortunately, the explosives are real. It's a good thing I killed him instantly in one shot. I don't remember what happened after that.
Presumably, I was killed because I was killed by my bomb exploding. Then how are you still alive? Is your body secretly made of rubber, or sand, or burgers? Don't tell me. The Revival-matic? Yes, the Revival-matic brought me back. It's fully automated and works outside of battle too. Sirei had prepared for being attacked by someone, but it seems he didn't anticipate an attack that was a sudden, lethal blow. After that, I had to destroy the evidence. I put the dismembered Sirei into trash bags.
Then I went out and disposed of his remains in the ruins outside the school. It was a little unexpected when Takumi found them later on, though.
Yep.
Why would you do that? What was the point of destroying Sirei?
I'll tell you my motives later. Isn't there something else you should be asking instead?
Oh.
Come on. You're not gonna ask about Hiriko? I know we all hated her, but could you at least spare a thought for her?
You killed Hiriko too? You went and laid hands on a woman?
I mean, yeah, I did, of course. You know, I'm a feminist myself, so I'm fairly certain that a woman can fight it just as well as a man can, and therefore, I have every right to harm a lady, as much right as she does in harming me. So, in the interest of gender equality, yes, I did treat that woman like any other person that I would treat as an enemy. I killed her. Why wouldn't I kill her?
I snuck into her room while she was sleeping. You know how Hiroko was. But even she didn't see this coming. She made it easy for me to kill her. She was so shocked when she died. She made the ugliest face.
Holy shit.
You're so screwed up, man. I wish I could have seen how she looked too.
Okay, I am pretty insane for killing someone, but like, you're weird. I never actually, hang on, can I just like distance myself from digress from my plan a little bit? Despite me murdering people behind the scenes and, sabotaging the team, I still think you're pretty fucking weird. I never really understood why, you were asking for a killing game. Like, that went beyond me. I am a bit of a master strategist and able to manipulate you guys, but, yeah, you're the wild card, and I still can't figure you out. But oh well. You weren't a foil in my plan, or wasn't even part of it in the first place. Whether you lived or died, it doesn't matter to me. Even though, honestly, at some times of your espresso espresso attitude, I definitely wished it many times to have killed you.
Oh. I don't know whether to feel good or feel happy or, scared.
You should feel both. It's an honor to be targeted by yours truly. That evening, Hiroko had promised to reveal everything to us the next day.
But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight.
I took advantage of the opening her relaxed mood gave him. After I killed her and drained her cryptoglobin, I snuck out and disposed of the mummy in the ruins further out. But then, of course, you had to go and find her body too. You're quite a perplexing person, Takumi. Yeah, so well she slept forever, indeed. What about the prisoner? She was already a blackened mummy by the time we found her. Everyone was utterly focused on finding her and Ima back then.
But I went alone to search in an area away from everyone else. I figured if I could find them first, I'd be able to absorb their cryptoglobin in secret. Luckily for me, that's exactly what happened. Except I only found the prisoner. After that, I pretended as if I just found the prisoner's body. Hey, everybody! Here, come over here!
It's Saito. Did he find something? See? Now you believe I did it, right?
Who even are you?
Me? I'm Aito Atsuki, of course. This is the real me. This is who I've always been. You mean you've been deceiving us all along? Lying to us? You were always thinking of your friends and worrying about everyone. All of that was a lie! Come on, Naito, answer me! That's right, it was a lie! Sorry about that.
That's all you have to say? Why did you betray us? What benefit is there to taking the side of the invaders?
I don't intend to take the side of the invaders. I don't really get what they're all about. Then why? Because genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I want to wipe out humanity in all its hideousness. Huh? I've always loathed humans.
I hate them so much! I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings!
Jesus! Okay, how the fuck am I gonna repeat that? Hate them so much! I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings! That's the... Hate them so much! I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings! That's the best I can go for in mimicking that voice. Be sure to rate it 10 out of 10 or something, I don't know. Give me an honest rating. What are you talking about? It's been that way since the day I was born. In my eyes, all of humanity looks like unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. The sound that their voices produce is utterly disturbing, and when they come close, their stench makes me want to avert my gaze. Alright. I'll be sure to try again next time, okay? Or maybe I should try right now.
I
Hate them so much I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings! There. How's that for madness?
I recall the doctor said I have an unexplained cognitive disorder. These strange symptoms apparently only occur in humans. The only person who looks normal is my own reflection in the mirror. All other humans are no more than hideous, repulsive beings. When I was a child, I thought I was insane. I kept hoping my symptoms would someday improve. I did everything I could to avoid human contact, and hid myself away in the library. I read all manner of books there, especially ones about humanity's journey through history. As I studied these histories, left behind, unread and covered in dust, I discovered the truth. I found out just how ugly and sinful humans really are. Humans are always fighting, belittling, cursing, hating, stealing, defrauding, mocking, deceiving, envying, abusing, arguing, and killing each other.
Jesus Christ. That's fairly topical, yeah.
They're wretched, horrible monsters who trample on the dignity of other creatures' lives without any compunctions or guilt.
And you know what? This The Last Defense Academy? It didn't even change my narrative one bit. They still offered to sacrifice us in order to save themselves. At the end of the day, maybe I was holding out for hope. Maybe I was at one point in time I was buying into the narrative that I was chosen to save humanity, and that maybe they are worth saving because of such a traumatic and dire situation. But honestly, was I even surprised about the fact that they offered us up as sacrificial pawns? No, I'm not, frankly, because that's what they do. That's what they've always done. Everything I've also read about the soldiers. Every soldier lost in the lives because some other human thinks it's in their power to order millions of men to die on a battlefield they will never recognize at the end of the day. All because they want power. And all because they want control. Or some sort of sixth sense of justice. Well, no matter. They won't care anymore. No more wars will be fought, and no more your disgusting trace will be left on this earth. And so will that artificial satellite.
What is this? Have you lost your mind, Sir Raito?
That includes world death, you know. That was a disaster caused by mankind. Humans continually engaged in their brazen destruction of Mother Earth, the very one who birthed them. The extreme weather was a warning from the planet, and still, humanity made no attempt to stop. In the end, Earth chose death. One more horrible tragedy caused by human ugliness.
What's the point of all this rambling?
Once I found out just how repulsive humanity really is, I had a realization. I wasn't insane. I was the only person left on this planet with any decency at all. My eyes are righteous. Righteous eyes that can see the ugliness of humanity for what it really is. My ears and nose, they're righteous too. There's nothing wrong with me. Human beings are the ones who are insane! All of your hideous monstrosities! You must perish as soon as possible!
You think you're not insane? That's the craziest kind of insane.
No, you just don't notice what's wrong with humanity because your eyes aren't righteous. Your eyes are probably the most unrighteous of them all, seeking murder games, seeking some sort of weird Danganronpa-like games or something where we all kill each other and execute the murderer, something like that. Yeah, I read about that too in the library. What a fucked up game series. You really enjoyed that, Darumi? If anything, your little troublesome behavior has also put me on the path to convincing myself that humans are rotten little creatures, especially you. I'd say you're the apex. You're a disgusting little child freak of a bitch because I don't even understand. There is some good in here. There is some good in your grace, in everybody here's gracefulness and seeking to form alliances and friendship, but not you, Darumi. You're somehow the most fucked up parts of humanity, all stretched up in one person. I bet if given the choice, you kill, and you'd fucking enjoy it just as much as I do. So that makes you twice as disgusting in my eyes.
I don't feel good about this.
You shouldn't. I'm insulting you. Maybe that's not getting through to your dumb pea brain, but I, Aito Atsuki, am insulting your every personality, your every decision in your life, your characterization, your interests, your hobbies, your everything about you. I hate. I hate you. I've always hated you, and I've hated all of you. But you're a special kind. You're a special kind of hate that, if I had the opportunity to kill you without even getting away with it, I would've. But you're just too obvious of a person, where if you suddenly went missing, people would actually care. Not out of kindness, of course, but out of, the annoying bitch is gone. Should we investigate? I hear nothing back. Good. It means I make my point. Nobody else can see it, so I have to fix it myself. Just me. The only decent person on the planet. What is it you think you have to do? Don't get me started on you, Yagamu. I don't think you have any right to be talking at all. You're a cold-blooded assassin who relishes and profits off the death of other creatures. I don't think you have any right to question my motives and even disagree with my plan. If anything, if you're such a person that loves passionate killing, this is the most passionate killing you will ever see in your life. Because I'm doing this with the utmost passion of hate. Although it's not exactly a loveful killing, I suppose you can make a little bit of wiggle room, can we? You disgust me. Oh! Me, disgusting, a professional assassin that has seen it all, killed them all, brutalized them all. I scare myself sometimes. Annihilate humanity, of course. I was chosen to do just that. Chosen as a savior who will destroy all this vile species. That's why I have these eyes. Are you serious, dude? Of course I'm serious. Even back in the complex, I knew this was my destiny. Oh, Gaku. You really were a useful pawn. Organizing eat-togethers, organizing these festivals, all so that I could distract people distract you guys and carry out my plans to sabotage you. But in the end, it didn't really go according to plan. Thanks again to Takumi again, bringing in more food and also bringing in additional people. And the festival invasion didn't exactly do anything. You all somehow miraculously survived. That was a statistical improbability that I did not account for. But oh well, I couldn't care less. I tried desperately to think of how I could make it happen. I studied hard, planned on climbing up the political ladder. I was gonna run for president, claim, and whatever was appropriate at the time. Although recent times say that the strategy was to be a demagogue, say that I'm an outsider, tell everybody that their current system is broken, sow distrust in the institutions, and tell them that only I can fix it. And once I fooled enough people, did enough campaign fundraising, and actually make a very good social media campaign, it would be a sure shot victory. Nobody would stand in the way of demagoguery, the outsider syndrome, and the case of just saying everything is broken, let me fix it. Again, you humans are such simple, naive dumbasses. The fact that my strategy to climb the political ladder was that easy, not even a complex messaging, not even a detailed plan on my policies, nothing, just promises and vague promises at that. That's all I needed. But that plan didn't exactly go along because, well, I had this. And besides, other people already beat me to that kind of strategy, so it wouldn't exactly be easy when I do it and people start to call me out and compare me to other politicians who did it, which may suppress my chances at getting to political office. This is starting to feel like a rant. Where are you going with this? Hey, I'm the main bad guy here. I get to talk for however long as I fucking want. After all, what's transpiring here is a battle over the fate of humanity. It's exactly the kind of golden opportunity I've been waiting for. It convinced me more than ever that I was the chosen savior. If humanity's fate will be decided here, I could take matters into my own hands and throw the whole operation into chaos. I've gotten my chance. A righteous destiny will come to the righteous. I was right in what I was trying to accomplish.
What about your family and everyone you loved? You're going to kill all of them too?
What? There's nobody that I love. As for my family, I killed them when I was a kid. I couldn't bear to be around such hideous creatures. You killed them? You killed them? Your only family? This guy's fucking crazy. Who knew this was the kind of guy Aito really was? I totally misjudged you. You're not cute. You're not cute at all. Cute? Me? Whatever. I suffered to get this far, okay? Do you have any idea how much I've had to endure? You're all such eyesores, such ghastly and grotesque creatures. Speaking to you for any length of time makes my chest ache uncontrollably. Me? Knew what? Knew what, Gas? What did I know? Your appearance, your voice, your movement, your smell, all of it makes my skin crawl. I've been suffering this whole time. That's why you got pains in your chest and had to leave sometimes? It's been nothing but agony for me up until this day, living with a bunch of nasty mutants like you. No, Gas, I never knew the full extent of his evil. I don't know his motive. I only know that he wants ultimate power. That's it, at the very end. Do you want to know who the fuck? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna text the man, the myth, the legend. Get your fucking ass in the stream. You were right. Holy shit. How did you predict Aito's character? Do you want to know who the fuck predicted this from long ago? Noko. My mod, Noko. Do you remember? Okay, Gaz, do you remember those times when Noko did raise a few jokes that you didn't like? The fact that, like, saying that Aito's a Nazi? Hey, guess where that fucking developed? We all were laughing when we were like, haha, Aito a Nazi? Impossible. And look where we fucking are now. What the fuck? Sora, how the fuck? How the fuck? How the fuck? I predict everything I said in that video was the truth. Everything I said in that video was the truth. Holy sh... And now you're gonna get to hear my Aito voice, all fleshed out and expressive. It's been nothing but agony for me and up until this very day, living with a bunch of nasty mutants like you. All I wanted was for all of you to die. I've been wishing that this whole time. Stop it! I'm going to lose my mind. But if I were to kill you all right away, whoever's in charge might just send reinforcements. Then I wouldn't be able to wipe out humanity. So I just grit my teeth and suffered through it. As I held my tongue for almost 100 days, working my magic behind the scenes to make sure all your plans went to waste.
You're saying you were deliberately misleading us the whole time?
Yes, indeed! All for this very moment! And now I've had enough! I want to eliminate you ugly creatures so bad.
I can't stand it anymore! Okay, everyone. I guess we're doing this. Our backs are against the wall. Get ready.
Let's do this! Aito, I've been waiting for this day! I've been predicting it! I've been foretelling it! And now, this is all culminated in a final battle between you and me.
It's over!
Come here, bitch! Defeat Aito Aotsuki.
When I was first brought here, I was desperate to get back to the complex as soon as possible. I needed to do everything I could to achieve greatness and destroy humanity. More importantly, I just didn't want to be around you hideous freaks. But I realized that if this was the battle for the fate of humanity, I could easily annihilate them all by sabotaging the mission. Killing everyone straight away might mean replacements would be called to fill in the gaps. And security around the defense system and the war room, and the revivomatic in the infirmary was so tight, I couldn't have destroyed them even if I wanted to. That's why I did everything from the shadows. It's also why I insisted we shouldn't fight at first. I'm the one who killed Sirei before he could tell us anything. I didn't need everyone finding out the truth and coming together. I snuck out into the city ruins to dispose of the remains. I made it seem like I ran away so that no one would suspect me. Unfortunately, I got lost on the way there. I was about to give up and figured my dream would die unfulfilled. But then, I was able to continue with my plans because you saved me, Takumi. Thank you.
Thank
After
you.
that, I continued fighting with everyone superficially. But in secret, I was still working to sabotage you and keeping you divided. It was the same when Hiroko volunteered to lead the team. I had to undermine her to keep you all from coming together. I said whatever I had to in order to get Takumi on my side. Then killed Hiroko when she was on her own. It wasn't enough to just kill you. I wanted to put you into a state of as much despair as possible. Because the whole time, I was hating you horrible monsters more and more. That's why I burned the food supplies after the barbecue. I knocked everybody out with sleeping pills I learned how to make in the library. And when we went exploring for more food supplies, I'm the one who attacked you and rendered you unconscious, Takumi. I really loathed you for getting so cocky after saving my life. I could hardly stand it. I thought if I abandoned you in the desert, you'd die an agonizing death, which would finally solve my problems. But then you came back with your friends from second to last Defense Academy. Takumi, you irritating little ogre. I knew then that you were my true nemesis. Of course, you didn't notice a thing. You blamed the whole series of events on the invader made of undying flames. Thanks to that, I could rest easy and continue my work. I'm also the one who let the prisoner out while the fake Moko was
What?
rampaging.
He let the prisoner
I
out.
was hoping she'd make things more interesting. But all she did before running away was to take Ina. When I found her at the enemy base, she was no longer of any use to me. Although it was nice to be able to absorb her power. Absorbing both Hiroko and the prisoner's cryptoglobin has actually given me quite the power boost, you know? But I never tipped my hand. I hid it from every last
Oh
one of
my
you
god!
disgraceful humans.
He hid the
Any
power!
of you get the upper hand on me. It's been hell for me. Hearing you hideous monstrosities calling me your friend all this time. When I kill you, I'm going to make it hurt every step of the way. That's why I singled out Nozomi too.
What?
What are you saying? What do you mean you singled out Nozomi? Now, Takumi, calm down. You're so ugly when you lose your cool. But I suppose you can't help it. She was important to you after all. Oh, Karuha, I love you. I love you so much. I want to marry you and have 5 children with you. Huh? What? I never... Oh, don't worry. My little listening bug made clear sure I heard all of your little mumblings about this Karuha person. Oh, it must be cute to have someone to love and die for. That's why I made it necessary. That is, did you forget? Did you forget I was under your bed? I always, there was one time I entered your room and then you just ignored me for a bit and let me do my thing, so... And didn't even notice me leaving your room. So I hid under your bed and I was just there for a few days. Can you imagine? She was essentially a substitute for the child fruit friend you left behind in the complex, right? Such an ugly way of thinking, replacing one person with another. But it suits an ugly person like you. Enough! Just answer the question! Oh, sorry. As usual, I'm terrible at reading the room. It was the proposal from the Supreme Commander that did it. That was all I could have ever asked for. She said she'd send us the artificial satellite. That meant I'd be able to botch this whole project. At the same time, I'd be able to use my powered up humo-anima to destroy all the people who evacuated to the satellite.
As if you ever get away with that. We would have been there to stop you.
Oh, please. All I had to do was catch you off guard and pick you off one by one. There's no Revivomatic up there, after all.
You were going to kill all of us once you made it to the satellite?
It's too bad the Supreme Commander's proposal was a trap. That threw me, I have to admit. I did already have a feeling it might have been, though.
So you turned us against Nozomi because she was opposed to accepting the offer?
I just saw my opportunity and seized it. You guys are the one attacking her so shamefully. You didn't need any convincing to act that way. Please, I may be the bad guy, but trust me, Kurada. If I was the bad guy, then you are an even worse person, Kurada. What was it you said? I don't believe you. I trusted you. You lying she-whore.
I didn't say that.
Oh. Did I forget to mention to you that I have a bit of a photographic memory? I remember the exact words you used on Nozomi. Such powerful, cutting-edge words that really even cut at the essence of my heart. Hearing you said that was like a cheese grater on my very soul. I didn't think there was a person that capable of engaging in such psychological warfare. But I guess such a high-class attack strategy is fitting for such a high-class individual, am I right? Or someone who's so afraid of... Thank you for the follow, anime. I'm in the middle of a monologue here. Someone who's so afraid of being treated like low-life trash, afraid that you'll be assassinated, murdered, or even discredited to be part of the Osazuki name, that you hide yourself behind a stupid fucking pumpkin. You're a real fucking idiot, you know that? Hiding behind a stupid pumpkin. Or even a tomato, whatever. You're a fucking idiot. You fell for all those rumors about Nozomi. Your little friendship with her meant nothing, because one little convenient fact uncovered it all. Man, if I was Nozomi right now, I would be cursing all of you to death. Especially you, Kurada. Whenever Nozomi tried to explain herself, or even tried to tell you that it actually wasn't her mother who started the research to infuse us with cryptoglobin, you just tell her to shut the fuck up. I didn't even need to do that. I was planning for what happened and Nozomi tried to take back the narrative and say and actually tell the truth, but no, you guys actually outperformed my lowest expectations. I didn't even think you guys would accept the rumors so quickly. But you ate that up like a bunch of hungry fucking dogs.
Does that mean the one who told the others about Nozomi was...
Yes, it was me. I told everyone. I told them it was just hearsay and encouraged them to pass it on. After 2 or 3 days, the story had spread and nobody who could tell where it came from anymore.
But how the hell did you know about our conversation? I was alone with her when she told me all that.
Alone? Really? think, Takumi. Did you check? Huh? Here's a word of advice. You should really be more careful about locking your door. There's something I want to talk to you about. If it's not an inconvenience, could I come to your room later? Oh, I see. Well, I hope you enjoy my little evil villain monologue. Because I'm about to cook, son. My room. Yeah, that's fine. After overhearing a little exchange, I left the cafeteria before you. And while you were out... Okay, but I want to keep you everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. At least until we make it to day 100. That's fine. That's why I wanted to meet in my room, right?
I snuck into your room.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the shit?
Yes. I snuck into your room. I was underneath that bed, smelling that musk of a stench that's your little sweat, blood, and tears. And maybe a little something too, but I didn't want to question it. But yes, I was under your bed the entire time. Who's the pervert? Who's the pervert now? Oh, Kurara. I'm no pervert. I'm not even into Takumi or anyone else. You should know that. And for the record, Takumi isn't even a pervert either. He had so many opportunities to violate Nozomi in the most violent ways possible. She would scream, and no one would hear her in that moment. But you know what Takumi did? He actually heard her out, comforted her, and actually made her feel better about herself. I was almost impressed. Almost impressed that Takumi might be a good person, but I didn't believe in that. Everybody has a bad side. Everybody's a disgusting human being, and in the end of the day, I still wanted to kill Takumi.
Thanks to your carelessness, I got a front row seat to your private conversation.
Ew! Hiding under someone's bed is so nasty! His aura is the color of the Supreme Creeper!
So, you revealed the secrets you learned in order to isolate Nozomi. I added a few creative additions to the story to really make it stick. I'm so glad you simpletons bought into it.
It's horrible. It's such a cruel thing to do.
Oh, Shoma, please. You've experienced this before, of all the bullying and all the talk behind your back and making you feel like nothing. To be fair, I don't think much of you either. I think you're just as pathetic as everyone else, not more pathetic than everyone else. You're just as, so I suppose as a silver lining. Wait, Gaz, was I? I was joking about him being under the bed? When? Can you find that clip and show me? Holy shit, if I really did predict that Aito was under the bed, oh my god, during that talk, I'm gonna lose it. If left unchecked, she would strengthen our sense of unity. It was a happy mistake for me when her rejection symptoms started with such great timing. Alright, sure. I'll, if you can find it for me, Gaz, and show it, I'll be able to show it to everybody in chat, okay? Why? And he was being called a pervert. Alright, yeah. It's like, yeah, when I snuck into his room and I looked under the bed. Oh yeah, I did. That was like a joke I played about how Aito, when defending Takumi for not being a pervert, I threw an offhand statement like, yes, I went under the bed and saw no porno magazines, I said. And then like, turns out Aito really did go under the bed at one moment in time. God, I really am a predictor myself.
Why? Why would you do all this? Why would you go this far?
How many times do I have to tell you? Because you're all hideous. Humans are ugly, disgusting, noxious beasts. As the only decent person alive, I have a duty to eliminate you and eliminate them. I know, this is fantastic. I had to derail this operation by any means necessary. I trusted you. I thought of you as a friend. Trust. Friendship. Seriously. I wish you'd stop it with them disgusting misunderstandings. You really thought I had some sort of soft spot for a ghoul like you? You thought I actually liked you? Was that an idea that brought you comfort? Oh, that's gross. So very ugly. Yeah, Aito? Yeah, it's pretty funny. Anyways, I hope you're enjoying my throwing out of the voice acting. I hope you think it's good.
I knew it! You freaks need to be destroyed!
Enough of your babbling! You don't think we'll let some deranged defect like you destroy us, do you?
Not just you. It's all of humanity that must be destroyed. The Earth herself craves it. That's why World Death started. Everyone wants you to die, so why do you insist on trying to live? Is it that hard for you to put your repulsive egos aside?
What's wrong with having an ego? What's wrong with trying to live? Life is precious. It's only natural that we'd want to preserve ours. We're putting everything we have into living. No matter the circumstances, no matter the situation.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, way too loud. Okay, got it.
We'll do everything we can to live up until our very last moment. And if you're going to deny us that, then you're our enemy. I'm not about to stand by and let you kill me. No way am I going to die here. We live on for everyone who died. No matter what happens, we'll keep living.
So my dad walked in and he was like, "You're really loud, Julian. Please stop." This is the morning, by the way. God. This is why I can only stream in the morning, because if I did this shit at night, wow, he would be so much more mad. Stop raising that obnoxious voice of yours. It's so unbearably nasty. All this time, every single day I spend masquerading as one of your friends has been torture. But now, I can finally act as your enemy! Now, I can destroy you! This power I've obtained will bring everything to an end!
The filth of mankind needs to be annihilated, so I can restore the true beauty of the earth. You hear me? Humanity must fall!
Here we go then.
Filthy humans, perish and be gone. Die, monster!
Who's the real monster here? My dear brother died because of you. I won't let you get away with that.
Here we go, everybody. Let's stop him here and now. Eliminate! Eito Atsuki!
Let's do it. Let's kill him once and for all. I predicted you were the traitor, and now my catharsis has arrived at the front doorstep for me to deliver. I'm not letting you have the satisfaction. I'm not letting you have the satisfaction. You will not let anybody die in the, not ever. And just like that, Aito Atsuki has been defeated, and he did not kill a single person in this battle. I lost. Me? But how? I've absorbed so much cryptoglobin. How could I still come up short? This is wrong. It's all wrong. How could someone as righteous as me lose? What gives you deranged humans the right to live in my place? Enough of this. You're the deranged one. You're seriously repulsive. You messed everything up, asshole. He broke that device too, and the guy of Undying Flames is gone. Does this mean we failed? Everything we sacrificed to defend the school, it's all going to go to waste? It seems like the mission's a failure. Well, when you put it that way, suppose I did manage to accomplish the bare minimum. This is all your fault, you traitorous scoundrel! But what was it, that baby? What was it doing there? We just don't know. And now I guess we never will. But if the mission failed, that means nothing's gonna happen on day 100 now. So we don't have to die anymore, right? The invaders haven't been defeated. And World Death hasn't been stopped. For all we know, it might not be long until it finishes out the planet. And with no way to get to the artificial satellite, we're stuck, waiting for the end. But wouldn't the people from the satellite send someone to come get us? They're not going to waste resources on disposable pawns, especially after we caused their mission to fail. So we had to live here, all alone in the dying world until World Death finally destroys everything? Me? With peasants? I knew I fucking hated you.
No way in hell am I going along with that!
Oh man! Allies are seriously so seriously screwed. It's starting to sound like you would have been better off if the Supreme Commander had killed you. I regret not being able to destroy all the people who fled to the artificial satellite. But I'm happy that everything you did here ended up being totally worthless.
That alone gives meaning to all my plans and struggles.
It all ended up being worthless. I see. So we failed. We lost. Ever since the very day we came here, we'd felt so confused, so lost. But even without knowing the whole truth, I still worked alongside everyone I met here. Kept the school safe together. One way or another, we fought hard to protect it. Through sleepless nights and the grief of what we lost, we gave it everything we had. And now we failed. At the very last minute, it all fell through! Not because the invaders defeated us, but because we were betrayed by one of our own. Our defeat was set in stone. Everything we'd done had just been one big waste of time. Shocking, isn't it? But you managed to avoid a real tragedy thanks to me. You should be grateful. What do you mean a real tragedy? I've been keeping this a secret from all of you, but I may as well come clean. Just like how Takumi came to understand the Khalid invaders' language after he absorbed the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin, I also came to understand their language thanks to the prisoner's cryptoglobin. What? She didn't have the strength of the Supreme Commander, but her power was, let's say, special all the same. In all of our battles since then, I've been listening to what the commanders had to say. That's how I found out the truth behind this war. The truth? Have you completely lost it? We learned the truth a long time ago. Is that right? Enlighten me, you stupid tomato. World Death decimated the human population and the remainder of humanity was forced to live underground in shelters like the residential complex.
But because of World Death, the planet itself wasn't going to hold out for much longer.
The invaders are trying to hurry the process along. They were created by World Death for that purpose. So long as those things are around, the planet won't last long. And that's why this mission was launched. The people in charge sent a baby with special cryptoglobin, built up undying flames, and massacred the invaders all at once. The baby would need 100 days to store up enough flames. Our mission was to protect him during that time. But the survivors of humanity
would get caught in the collateral if it stayed under. So they evacuated onto an artificial satellite up in the sky.
Damn. Indeed, what they said.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Huh? The ugliness of mankind far exceeds your imagination. You never found out the real truth. I wonder what would have happened if you did. What are you talking about? Then what is this real truth? What do you know that we don't? Stop that. I beg of you. Don't look at me with that hideous face. Don't yell in that repulsive voice. Keep your stench away from me. Enough. Answer me. Never.
Why would I tell you horrendous ogres anything? You wasted your time here without ever knowing why. You can just rot in despair over that fact.
Just then, an announcement began echoing throughout the school.
Full system error. Emergency. Reserve power will soon be depleted. Restore system immediately.
The reserve power is depleted? Takumi, it's over. I can't stand to hear this creep's ramblings any longer.
I shall slay this evil myself. No, I'm gonna do it. Traitorous asshole's got it coming. Wait, guys. Let me. All this happened because I saved them that time. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be in this mess. I'll take responsibility for him. Being killed by the one I despise the most is truly a fitting end to this tragedy. Go ahead and take all that I am. You'll be the strongest of them all now, Takumi. How nice of you. Who cares about that? There's no one left to fight. I suppose that's true.
This is the end, Eito.
Goodbye, Takumi. You know, until the very end. I hated, loathed, and despised you so much. I just couldn't help myself!
Holy shit. Zero nice kills. No one died at the hands of Eito. How embarrassing. The ultimate power, and all he could offer up was just nothing. From then on, all the school's facilities ceased to function. It was as if Last Defense Academy itself had died. No good. Nothing's working anywhere.
Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and Rationomatic aren't powering on. We still have non-perishables though, so we should be okay for a while.
What the heck happened?
The undying flames in the defense room are probably the power source of the rest of the school.
Once Eito off the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too.
Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere, with nothing to sustain us. Hey, speaking of nothing, is anyone taking a peek outside? It's a seriously depressing sight.
When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. The only thing out there now was the endless city ruins. The wall of fire is gone too.
I guess this is what it's always looked like out there, but it feels strange.
Kako, I brought you exploring. What the fuck are you talking about? Is this really how it ends? Did we really lose to the invaders?
If we had just seen through that traitor's true nature sooner. We never could have done that. Nobody's even imagined there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes.
What about the invaders' all-out attack? Is that still happening? I wonder. Our mission's already failed after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before.
Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting. I thought it was pretty fun, although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. Are we sure no one's sending in reinforcements to get us? They've really abandoned us.
Why would they rescue people they see as disposable?
I'm far too noble and important to be just thrown away. Someday, the Otsutsuki family will crush all of humanity. But like, you know, not in his way, just so we're clear.
Knock it off. You sound like I...
So, now what do we do? Now what? There's nothing left to do in here, but there's no reason to leave either.
Are we going to stay until day 100 at least?
I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me to go.
We played the game this far. It wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right?
We have nothing to do, nowhere to be and nowhere to go. I'm feeling it all over again. The total loss of everything I hold dear. When I woke up the next day, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Alright, I only have 30 minutes left, alright? After that, I have to go and eat lunch, and then I have to go badminton, alright? So, just letting you guys know, okay? Losing Katawa and Nozomi. Being betrayed by Aito. I had nothing. Not a place to return to. Not anything I could do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed. And I kept sinking deeper and deeper. It wasn't even morning when suddenly it happened. What? My body. I didn't know what was causing, but something abnormal was happening to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. Abnormally hot. Far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me I have rejection symptoms. At the cryptoglobin rejection that plagued Nozomi finally come from me? Maybe this is what I deserved. I was being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. Punishment for being unable to even trust him, let alone protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon, I lost consciousness as if the heat was swallowing me whole. How much time passed after that? Minutes? Hours? Longer still? I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew in intensity. The heat woke me up from my sleep. It was so hot it felt like I was being burned from the inside out. What is this? I'm burning up. It's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more. Immediately, my vision filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. And not just any flames. They were undying flames! I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from inside of me. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass and began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape. Huh? And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you? How am I still alive? Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead. Killed by Aito. Then... what is this? The last of my consciousness. Remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo. That's all I am now. An echo? I don't understand it myself. The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious, but I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Strange, isn't it, to feel nothing about your own death? I'm not even sure that I was ever truly alive in the first place. Damn it, Aito. Why are you cursing him out now? Of all the things that he's done, you were like, facts. And then this, you're like, damn you, Aito. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father or the place of date I was born. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you? A newborn baby? You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one. But several years have passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you. What? As a trade-off for the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. It was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. The all too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself. Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin? Oh, he has a name, okay. I don't know. Even I'm not sure what this power really is. So you've been left in the dark too. I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know why that is either. So in the end, not a soul here was told anything. Was that to prevent information from leaking to the enemy? Or because we're destined to die here no matter what we did? Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting anyone close to me. Not when I could have lost control over my power at any moment. Cyrie was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me since I was young. And in my head canon, what? Wait, hang on. Wait, headcanon, what do you mean about parents, Sora? Really? Him? Yes, he raised me. Though if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here in Last Defense Academy. To use this power to eradicate the invaders. Are you okay with that? It doesn't matter. With my body the way it was, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but I was just having my power constantly drained from me. Like a parent. Wait, what? Yeah. He has parents, but like, what's this about like the headcanon then? Just the fact that he has parents? Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered that it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Huh? Cyrie told me on the first day, when he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. You can see his mom? Okay. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious, I wanted to get a look at you. So I created an avatar of my cryptoglobin. Behind Cyrie's back, of course. Okay. If you found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, he mistook me for an invader and began to panic. Oh, okay. I'm kind of losing you on that narrative. I see. Which is who again? I'm sorry. No, I realized that it was a natural response considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. But Cyrie suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious about what was happening with all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. Yeah, I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions, when I had something I really needed to tell you. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized you were in trouble and tried to warn me. From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside all of you, as a friend. As a friend? All this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings are coming from. Oh, okay, sure thing. Spoiler territory, huh? I envy you. Alright, sure. Envious. I hope I'm giving him a proper voice, by the way, Sora. Envious. The people who are constantly bickering and never sticking together? True to that as may be, the sight of all of you working so hard to stay alive was beautiful to someone living with no meaning like me. Yeah, that's the reality of it, eh? But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Aito's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start, about fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. And as a result, I lost everything. My comrades, and someone very dear to me too. So you have regrets? You bet I do. I'm full of regret. I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if I could have done more. If I'd just done better, maybe I could have saved Nozomi. Saved Karuha! I know regret won't undo anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Aito was able to do all this because of me. Do you want to redo the past? Huh? The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you, and it's the most important of all. But what do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Aito, all my cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him, and I noticed something. A strange occurrence of Aito's specialist skill. Really? What happened to it? After absorbing my cryptoglobin, Aito's specialist skill underwent, I suppose you call it an evolution. It sure seemed that way when we were fighting him. We had to constantly debuff him and kite him away, which I'm sure was a very, very aggravating experience for him, by the way. Yeah. By the way, chat, how'd you like my strategy of just basically just kiting out Aito and then just killing him slowly but surely? That sure was fun for him, I'm sure. He's like, get back here! Stop debuffing him! It must be the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Aito, that cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, should have also evolved to its highest level. If you use that power, you would be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. Back to the beginning? You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again? I think you have the power to do so now. I can feel it from inside of you. Is this for real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it? Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You had to part ways of everyone. Huh? Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline? I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of a parallel world, or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either. What do you mean? The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that the flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. Even on the cryptoglobin? Nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks, at the very least. And it will also mean that you'll have to fight all your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again, from the start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could end worse than it has now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you have lost, then you ought to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision.
Trust in my decision. That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you. What happens to you now? I believe I will simply vanish. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is one more miracle brought about by cryptoglobin. So now I'm going to disappear for good, like I always should have. Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless, you had no roots, you were incapable of living on your own, treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life? I wonder. Maybe it's not worth me living, but I am what I am, so I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there is something I'd like to do. What's that?
next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
Leaving those words behind, like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished for the final time. I'll try to respect that wish. Day 99. We're almost there. There were no announcements playing anymore. I woke on day 99 in an eerie silence. I hadn't moved from my bed. Couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past. But I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others. I had no idea what will be affected or how things will change as a result of going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I'd have to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go in and check on them. Talk to everyone. Gotcha. Let's start with Kurata.
Why'd you think so to end so miserably for me?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kurata? Would you do it all over again?
Huh? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights, and we'd survive without a single casualty. Kinda like how we were doing, except until, you know, Nozomi and Ima.
And then the old Suzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
Interesting. No need to make traps anymore. Alright, fair enough.
Are we truly going to rot away along with Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex again?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kyoshiko? Would you do it all over again?
If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it all over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders the second time around. But even if we win, we still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way?
No!
No!
'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Okay, we're gonna try and get this done as soon as we can, because, you know, I'm running out of time, chat. I really am running out of time. In a sense, this is a happy ending because we managed to live. But on the other end, it's a bad ending because we've lost the war. What kind of ending is this ultimately? Hey, hypothetically speaking, would you do it all over again? Seriously? What an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good could come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
I know I'm better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been useful somehow. Leo could have been proud of me. I wasn't able to make that happen.
Would you do it all over again?
I wonder. Someone like me would probably end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space is still a waste of space no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer.
Tomorrow is day 100. Can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 and everyone's so damn miserable. Hey, would you do it all again?
Huh? What you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over. And this time I beat the supreme dickhead and Aito and a bloody pope.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really just gonna leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might still be invaders out there too.
Hey, would you do it all over again?
Huh? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Oh, but if I did it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Sirei and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about this. It's not like it's possible anyway.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed?
Hey, would you do it all over again?
Huh? If I could redo it? I would! I'd do it all over again! I'd make sure to protect Ima and everyone else! Even if our only choice is to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
Do I have to ask Darumi? Alright, whatever.
Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I wanted to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's all kill each other and all out brawlo until only one of us is left.
No, bad idea, but would you do it all over again?
Nah, sounds like too much effort. I don't really want a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
Yep, I'm not listening to you. Alright. Now for the opinion that matters the most, chat. This is the opinion that matters the most.
What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive up until this point, but what do we do now? Is nobody gonna come for us? Am I never gonna see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until Earth is destroyed?
Hey, Tsubasa. Say if I have time travel. I know, technologically speaking, that's impossible. But say I have enough cryptoglobin and I can travel back in time.
What are you saying?
No, tell me. Do you think it's a good idea to redo all of this again? Would you do it all over again?
If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
So that means, if this is an inevitability, there's no point.
Yeah.
But what if there's a hope? What if there's a chance for us to somehow get something better? What if there is a possibility?
Even if it's just 1%. Even if it's just less than that. I'll take it by the reins and go for it. But if I think it's not enough, then that's enough. I won't fight anymore.
I guess I've talked to everybody now. I should probably head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated. This was supposed to be my last night at Defense Academy. Day 100. It's coming tomorrow, but this ending is a far cry from what any of us had hoped for. I fought in here in order to... Dearest to me once again, to go back to Karuo, but... My Karuo is dead. For some reason, she showed up as Nozomi Kirifuji and she died in my arms. From the moment she died, I've been full of regret. Regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiriko, and about not seeing Aito's betrayal coming. I regret everything. And it's not only regret that plagues me, it's also frustration. There's still so much I don't understand.
I know I'd met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked.
What are you saying?
That's Tak.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip this. Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? And then there's Aito's final words to me.
Right. That's what you...
I don't care. And am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to end like this? But if I go back to the past, I'll have to fight 100 days all over again. Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? Spend my 99th night in the academy turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. And then... Day 100. We've hit it. It's fine. We finally made it to day 100. Deity and dying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we put a stop to world death by burning all the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all humanity up on that satellite has been waiting for, but now... Oh, someone's here. As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me.
Takumi, something's crazy happened. Come right away.
What is it? What happened?
Just get to the war room. Everyone's already there.
Alright, Tsubasa. Anything you say. What was that all about? It couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for a final all-out attack? If they're here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we have any reason to keep fighting anymore? Alright. I'm gonna have to cut this stream short if I can't make it in time. I hope you guys understand that. I hope you guys understand that. If I can't make this within 5 minutes, the stream's ending, no takebacks. Huh? There's power? Why is this the only place of power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa?
No, it wasn't me. This morning, I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room, though. Everything else is still out of order.
Is that why you brought us here?
That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako.
You scared the piss out of me. I was convinced the invaders are attacking.
I took a look outside, but there's no signs of any enemies approaching.
Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore.
If the enemy guts, they come after us, but I guess this is what you'd expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead. And why is there suddenly power in this room?
The undying flames are powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place has the backup power source.
So it just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened to her. I'm over here. Don't look! It's embarrassing!
What happened to your mask?
My turbo rang so suddenly, I was in a hurry to leave. Then I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you. That just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls. Stop it, Darumi. This isn't the time for that.
Then something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through speakers. Whoa, what the? I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited. But why the heck is it? An announcement echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takemaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
Huh?
Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Huh? Attack mode? What's going on? What exactly is about to begin?
Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that? What are you... Strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us. Sure enough.
He's right. I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere.
Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds.
I don't have that time.
Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
It's telling us to go. Okay, I'm done. I'm so sorry. I really didn't want to cut it off like this. I have no choice. Yeah, I don't even know, but I'm so sorry to cut this off. but I really have to go. If I have to finish the rest of this on Discord or something else or stream later next week, I will, but I have to go. I have to go eat lunch, and it's time for badminton. So I will see you all in another stream. I'm so sorry to cut you off, Sora. I'm so sorry, but I do have commitments, and I can't just you know, can't just do that. So unfortunately, I will have to go. I changed Last Defense Academy from defense mode to attack mode, and I end my turn. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let me go see who we can raid here. Is there anybody you guys want me to raid, or I'm not sure. Don't think there's anybody at the moment. Well, if there's nobody, then I guess we will hold out then. We will end the stream. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.